What's the chow, Chinchow? JoesphGames here. Welcome back to another episode of the Pokémon Y All-star Elimination-Locke. In the last episode, we took on the gym right here in Santa Luna City. And we got our first gym badge. Oh, and you're one of the kids that you got a Pokemon from Professor Sycamore, right? You got a book badge. Looks like I might have a new scoop. You played Viola at your young age. You're really quite something, aren't you? Sorry, I never introduced myself. I'm Alexa. The gym leader you face is my younger sister. I'm a journalist myself. Well, why don't I give you this to celebrate your new first steward badge? Yay! We get the experience share, which I must turn off immediately. If you have the experience share on, all the team get experience points. Yeah, okay, I understand. I don't understand. I don't want anyone to get experience bar the person in battle because that's wrong and this makes the game so much more easier. So, one of my rules for this series is to turn the experience share off. So there we go. Experience share is now off. The other additional rules I'm adding to this series, other than the rules we already have for the Elimination Lock, is I'm issuing a healing limit of up to, now that the lock has officially started, I'm issuing a healing limit of up to 6 items per battle. I'm not allowed to use any more than 6 items per battle. And, I think there's one more after that. Yeah, there's one more rule after that, and it's the rule that I have any Pokemon higher leveled than the gym leader's highest, the next gym leader's highest. So, for example, the next gym leader's highest is level 25. If I have any Pokemon in my team higher than that, those Pokemon have to be immediately boxed until we get the gym badge, win or lose. It's not that they're automatically eliminated if they go higher leveled, but they're out for that. They're out for that round, so that's not helpful to me at all. So I'm going to be careful with my levels. This is another reason why I decided to get Beck to breed them up for me, because the fact is, without that, trade experience is a thing. If I was to trade these over from my own game instead of, if I was to trade these over from my own game instead of hatching them as eggs, they'd all gain really massive amounts of experience. It'd be really bad. So I'm pretty happy with the team we got so far. Annoyingly, our primary typing is water, and we have a load of water-type Pokemon at this moment in time, and I don't really want to deal with that. And Dunsparce is power. I should go through it. I should do a team preview before I forget, because we've gone like 3 minutes, I haven't done a team preview yet. Okay, time for a team preview. Okay, so Dunsparce is level 12, or Onrysparce is level 12, with Bite, Headbutt, and Rollout. RTK is level 11, with Knockoff, Aqua Jet, Dragon Dance, and Vice Grip. Dex is level 10, with Dragon Pulse, Hypnosis, Brine, and Confuse Ray. The Criminal Croc is level 10, with Aqua Jet, Ice Punch, Crunch, and Metal Claw. Storm is level 11 with Sucker Punch, Zen Headbutt, Play Rough, and Quick Attack. And Bacon God Rex is level 10 with Feather Dance, Baton Pass, Flame Burst, and Night Slash. Okay, not a bad team. And since we'll probably be going to get up to it today, let me know in the comment section down below who your favourite Kanto starter is. Out of Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle, because I'm pretty sure we'll be getting up there today. Oh, hello there. Have you heard of a Pokemon called Flabébé? Ah, I see it's registered in your Pokédex. That's what I'd come to expect from one of the Professor's hand-picked Pokemon trainers. Now brace yourself. Flabébé is a fairy type. Okay, so they're explaining the fairy type here, and they're breaking the fourth wall by explaining that the fairy type just literally blows the whole type system out of proportion. Which we don't really need to know about, because we know that fairy type is overpowered. The dragon, to tell you the truth, dragons were never that overpowered for me. This is my personal thing. Dragons were never that overpowered for me, and that's where I don't understand why they decided to do that. So, how are you and Torshit getting along? If you walk around with your Pokemon, your strength and friendship, the stronger your friendship will become. Here's a TM for return. Yeah, we know what return does. TM 27 for return. Right, we're going to Lumio City. Yay! We're in Lumio City. Yay! And now, if anyone wants, also, since I have power save the clothes in, if anyone wants me to change clothes during this adventure, I will do. You know, let me know. We'll do some changing of clothes. We may even do an episode where we change clothes. Not in the entire episode, but, you know, I might do a different outfit every episode, maybe, something like that. But, to tell you the truth, I don't really like most of the clothes they gave us. I mean, to tell you the truth, I can do my sort of fashion sense, which is no fashion sense at all. Because in real life, I really do not, like, dress properly or have colours that match each other or anything like that. I just don't like to... my fashion sense is I'll wear whatever I want. That's my fashion sense. In real life and in most video games where I'm allowed to have character customization, my fashion sense is to make sure that I'm wearing whatever I want. I mean, I like to make my characters look like me if possible, but the fact is, I still like them to have like ridiculous clothing, because I wear ridiculous clothing all the time. So, you know, that happens. And in here, if I remember correctly, is a... If we go over... If we don't have to do all these tutorials, it'd be really nice. But I believe we can get the contact lenses here. I don't want to try it. Okay, I just want to get in here so I can get the contact case. No, that's the wrong place. That's the makeup person. It's you I want to talk to. There we go. Now we got the lens case. So now we can change the colour of our eyes, which is cool. If I had different coloured eyes, which I don't because I have blue eyes. So actually, my default model looks a hell of a lot like me, which is weird because that's not really a thing usually. I know my hair's darker blonde than this, but you know, that's kind of a given or take. Anyway, you've travelled a long way from Vanderbilt Town to finally get here. The professor can't wait to meet you. He's upstairs on the 3rd floor. Hop in the elevator. I will. But I think there's something else I need to do before I go up to the 3rd floor. I think if I go to the 2nd floor... if we talk to this person, I believe... We get luxury balls! Yay! Luxury balls, well, I think... make a Pokemon more friendly to you. I don't think there's increased catch rate or anything like that, but it just makes a Pokemon more friendly to you if you catch a Pokemon in those luxury balls, which is cool. If I stumble with my words today, I'm very sorry. I've just eaten lunch, so my stomach's quite full, and I usually don't record on a full stomach, but I am today. So we finally meet. Fantastique! You have come here. You are here. Come this way, won't you? Okay, I will, but I want the TM for False Swipe, which is right here. So I've seen 35 Pokemon. I can get False Swipe. Yay! I believe she'll just give it you anyway, depending on how many Pokemon you've seen. I don't think you have to like set an exact number of Pokemon you have to have before you can get the TM. Many thanks for coming all this way from Vanderbilt Town. I am Professor Sycamore. It's a pleasure to finally meet you. Oh, how is your Pokemon journey going so far? How many different kinds of Pokemon have you met? Fantastique. Let's have a quick look at the Pokédex and see. So, you've seen 35 kinds of Pokemon in Sinnoh Kalos then? The pages are getting filled in rather quickly. It's starting to look pretty good. Well, you do have a certain je ne sais quoi about you. I have a good feeling about this. At first, I was only going to choose one child from each town, and when I was deciding who to give a Pokemon to. In Vanderbilt Town, it was going to be the child of a veteran trainer I used to know. Then I heard about the Rhyhorn racer Grace and her son moving to here. moving to the Kalos region, so far away from everything you used to know. It really hit me right here. Then it hit me, I should give you a Pokemon and make you travel around Kalos. Hi Professor, it's Shauna! Sorry to keep you waiting. Fantastique, now we're all here, let's have a Pokemon battle. Your opponent shall be what? A Pokemon battle in the lab? A Pokemon battle sounds good. Let's get started, huh? Okay. Shall we start the battle? Yes. Just so you know, I'm not that tough. Okay. Just so you know, I'm using Pokemon that aren't exactly friendly with me just yet. But, you know, it's the second episode of the official lot now, so we'll have to wait and see how they're going to do. Okay, you start with a Bulbasaur. Go, Bacon God Rex! And I want to go for the Flame Burst. I probably should have, like, Feather Danced first. Just to annoy him. But I don't really need to. Oh, nice Speed Boost. I forgot that Beck gave me Speed Boost. I love this I love this Pokeball pattern I've got on the bottom screen, if you guys can see it. It's just such amazing things. Again, if you want me to change the bottom screen, I can do that during episodes too, because I love the idea of being able to change the bottom screen. It's one of the features I was really upset they took away from us when they made X and Y. So, I will definitely change the bottom screen if people want me to change the bottom screen. Let's go into RKT on Squirtle. Let's spread the love around a bit and go into RKT. Okay, RKT. I want you to go for Vice Grip. Okay, Vice Grip doesn't do that much damage. It did a bit. Does Knockoff do more? I want to Knockoff and see if that does more. Oh, it does. That's pretty cool. Don't boost your defense. That's annoying. Come on, come at me. Fight me! Just let me stand here and beat you senseless. There we go, Water Gun. Which will do like 4 damage to me because the fact is I'm a water type, silly person. There we go. Okay. Nice. Almost gained a level from that and a Charmander. Let's go into the Criminal Croc. I realised the Criminal Croc, aka Jake, has actually changed his name since I started recording this series. So when we get to the name rater, I will change Totodale's name. I don't know if he's changed his mascot or anything, because I've been over to his channel and he doesn't have like a profile picture or anything like that. So I don't know if he's changed his mascot over to somebody else now, because he's now known as the Great Sage. So I don't know. At this moment in time, he's known as the Great Sage. He changes his YouTube channel so many times, but the fact is, you know, he's a good friend of mine. We don't talk a lot, but we used to talk a bit, and I'd like to you know, talk to him more often. Oh, haha, you are too much for me. You're really something, aren't you? I think I've finally figured it out. You figured what out, Professor? Joe, you're an interesting Pokemon trainer indeed. It would be fantastic if you took another Pokemon with you, despite the fact you can't since you're doing an Elimination-Locke. Here, pick one. Okay, so we get to pick between Bulbasaur, Charmander, or Squirtle. I do know people who have a. I do know some people who have a mascot as a Squirtle. I know people who have a mascot as a Charmander. I know 2 people who have a mascot as a Bulbasaur, the Bulbasaur evolution line too. But I don't like. I know of them, but I'm not in contact with any of them. So I'm just going to go with James here. I'm just going to put him straight in the box since I'm not in contact with anyone who's a Bulbasaur trainer. So I don't really need to. But for the moment in time, I have to send somebody to the box to pick him up. So I'm going to go with Dex for the moment in time. Now, Bulbasaur will not receive battle. Don't worry, guys. Bulbasaur will not receive any battle until we get back to the disqualifications box where I can put him in the disqualifications box. So I'm going to nickname him James, because that's why I nickname my Bulbasaurs, who are men. But it's a boy's nickname. Not that I'm saying girl. Oh, actually, I am saying girls. Mostly girls aren't called James. I would also like to be able to spell James. I'm not having one of those days where I can spell correctly today. There you go. James. So, if you decided on the nickname will be James. Yes. Since you chose Bulbasaur, I will give you this Mega Stone. Okay, we got the Venusaurite. Cool. Come on, you two, pick a Pokemon. I don't know which one to pick, it's so difficult! You'll be together for a long time. Just take your time over it. Well, I've got a good feeling that everyone else will show up soon. Hi, Professor! What's this? Everyone's already here? See. Wonderful, everybody's here. So, there are a few words I'd like to say to all of you. Be the best trainer you can be, and at the same time, remember to have fun with traveling with your Pokemon. Also, I wanted to ask you a big favor, and solve Kalos region's biggest mystery of all time, the secret and potential of Mega Evolution. It's a new kind of evolution that forms in battle. I've just given you a stone, that is an important clue. Mega Evolution? What should we do about the Pokédex? Trevor, my lad, if you feel that's the best way to make a Pokemon trainer, then I want you to go out there and complete that Pokédex. Mega Evolution sounds really interesting! If you're going to research Mega Evolution, you should check out Camperida Town. That town has a lot of history, you may find a hint there. Now listen, and if you visit many places and complete that Pokédex, you'll see probably many Pokemon, and many different ways of living, and meet people with many different ways of thinking. First, you must accept the ways of living and thinking that conflict sometimes with your own. And it's really important to broaden your horizons. I feel being different makes me special. Mastering Mega Evolution will definitely set me apart from other trainers. Okay. I can finally get away from that text. That took so long. That's literally like the entire episode done in that one text, line, which is annoying because like we've barely done anything today. So I'll be able to meet them soon then. Yes. The children chosen by the professor. I wonder what potential they have. And here's one of them now. This is Joe. Joe, come here for a sec. Okay. Ah, you received a Pokédex from the professor then. How wonderful. A wonderful thing indeed, being one of the chosen ones. I am Lysander. I have tried to learn as much as I can about Pokemon. I can use that to help me build a brighter future. Professor Sycamore has taught me so much. Ah, I see you have a holocaster. Knowledge is power. Put it to good use. Now listen. It is vital this world becomes a better place, and I learn how to read. And for people and Pokemon, to make this world a better place. Please, tirelessly to achieve that goal. We must work tirelessly to achieve that goal. Well, I'll be off. Give Professor Sycamore my best. I desire a more beautiful world. Still, I wonder what kind of beautiful world Lysander desires. In this big Kalos region, there are many different kinds of Pokemon. I hope giving you a Pokédex gets you a chance to learn all about them. It will. But it also gets me a chance to learn about other Pokemon too that aren't in this Pokédex. JoesphGames! There's a place I want to go. I'm going to check it out. I'll see you around. There's something I want to talk to you about, neighbour. I'll be waiting in Cafe Soleil for you. I'll see you in the next episode. I wonder what Shauna wants to talk about. Why couldn't she use the holocaster? No clue. Seems hush-hush though. I'm pretty curious on what's going on, but I'm going to stay out of it. Good. Hey, JoesphGames! If you want to get to Capri around town, you should turn left and head straight. Then take that Cafe Soleil that Serena was talking about is over that way too. Okay, thank you. Lumio City has large streets, but if you stay to the main streets, you shouldn't get lost. I'm going to take a little walk. The streets do wind and wander here. If you want to get to Camp Prida Town and Cafe Soleil, they're over this way. Okay, so we're in the South Boulevard. I'm going to go into the Pokemon Center and put James away and possibly look at ending this episode very, very soon. I think we'll get the bit with Serena done, so I'll go and sort empty this, finish this episode off, and then we're going to get the bit. Yeah, we're going to get this done. So I'm going to move Foxy to the Squalifications box where it's supposed to be, because I did actually sort these boxes out before. Okay, so I'm going to talk to Nurse Joy, and we are going to do that. We're going to heal up now for nicely, because I think that's all the battling we need to do in this episode. So I'm going to go and talk to Serena, and then we're going to end today's episode. How about that? Would you come in here for a second? Okay. We'll go in there for a second. Oh, Lysander, and is that Diantha? Just so you know, Lysander's the head of Lysander Labs. He created the Holocaster, a video messaging device. It's just like FaceTime in a way. Hey, you already know who Diantha is, right? She is one of the most famous movie stars in the world. I wonder what both of them are doing here together. You played a young girl so well in your debut on screen. I wonder what. Wouldn't it be rather wonderful if you could remain that way forever, always beautiful, to play such roles? What a strange question. Why would I want to play the same roles forever? You've made me beautiful, but it's not all there is to life. Everything changes. I want to live and change like that too. So if I look forward to playing different roles as I get older... You were chosen to be a movie star, correct? Isn't it your duty to be ever beautiful? Everything that's beautiful should stay beautiful forever. I would end the world in an instant if beauty ever faded. I can't stand the thought of the world becoming uglier. Oh, hello, Joe. And this is Diantha. She is one of the most accomplished movie stars in Kalos. She moves in multitudes with her excellent accent. That is to say that she describes life on screen, she devotes her life to making other people happy. Which is what I do as well on YouTube. Oh, if only everyone was like her. What a beautiful world this would be. Oh, you'll have to excuse me. Oh, and you... Who are you two? My name's Serena. And... Joe, right? I heard Lysander call you that. You both have lovely names. Oh, and you're both Pokemon trainers. Your Pokemon look happy. I'm a trainer myself, but I look forward to battling you someday. I guess when you're a Pokemon trainer, you have to battle everyone, no matter who they are. Oh, that's right, I wanted to ask you something, neighbour. I wondered if you'd be wanting to enter a contest with me to see which one of us is stronger. I know that we set off our journey just after each other, just after you arrived in Venderville Town. But both of us are neighbours, so it'd be fun to have a little competition, don't you think? Just so you know, I won't lose, though. Yes, you will. Yes, you will lose. That's just Serena telling us that she's going to be our rival for, the rest of the Let's Play. So that's pretty cool. And I think what we're going to do now is to end today's episode. So, in today's episode, we got to Lumio City, we talked to Professor Sycamore, and we got a Kanto starter as well, which I'm going to put in the disqualifications box, which I already have done, so don't worry about that. In the next episode, we will go further on. And if you enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Answer today's question of the day, which of course is, who is your favourite Kanto starter? Let me know in the comment section down below. And until next time, I am JoesphGames, and I am out. See you again.